Coaches Connection, connecting you and the greater DMV to local sports programs, as well as the coaches that inspire our local youth.
Another edition of Coach Connection. I'm Ferrari Tate, your host, and today I'm honored to be sitting here with an amazing coach that is making a difference in the lives of young persons who are our residents. Now, I can talk to you about her, but it's nothing better than hearing it from her herself. And you're looking amazing, young lady.
Thank you so much.
Well, tell everybody who you are first.
My name is Kiah Campbell. I am the athletic director at the school on the Hill, Cardozo Education Campus.
The school on the hill.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. Now, you are nicely colored and properly prepared to tell us why, right?
Yes. So this month is our Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And today at school, it's homecoming week. Okay. And it's we're pinking out Cardozo today. And so in support of breast cancer awareness.
Love it. Love it. So, woo, that's awareness, right?
Yes.
Now we got that. So I want you to understand that Coach Connection is all about making sure you know, right?
Yes.
So let's talk to know you. Let's get to know you, right?
Okay.
All right. You told us you're already at Cardozo on the hill.
Yes.
But who are you and what do you do at Cardozo on the hill? I'm a teaser
well,
like that, you know?
I have been the athletic director now for 3 years.
Wow.
I started off as the athletic administrator at Bell Multicultural High School, also known as CHEC, Columbia Heights Educational Campus. I was the athletic administrator for about 4 years.
Okay.
And so I helped Bell build the athletically rigorous program that they have now.
Okay.
If you remember, Bell used to be sports wasn't, it was more academics than sports.
Yes.
And from 2012 to 2016, I assisted the athletic director, who was part-time at that time, build where, they are now. It was a part of our grassroots, just, starting off with JV teams and now having a Gravy Bowl winning team.
Wow.
So, I helped build
she just slid that in there, you are now, right? But I want you to, because there are a lot of our listeners who don't know what that Gravy Bowl is. They don't really know why the athletic department is important. And I want to go there, right? But if you don't mind, you came here properly prepared in pink. But you also are from here.
From DC?
No. Talking about you are part of you've been in DC for over how long now?
About 12 or 13 years.
All right, so you've been here, right?
Yes.
So you've seen a tremendous change in the city. You've been in different athletic departments, or you've been in schools where there were no athletic department at all, right?
Yes.
So, but let's go a little deeper about you. Tell us from which you've come.
So I've come from, I'm originally from Hampton, Virginia.
Okay.
I participated in sports. I was a district and regional winning shot putter.
Okay.
And I went to college and I chose not to play sports.
Okay.
In college. However, when I came back to DC, I felt it necessary to realign myself with sports. And that's how I became I worked my way at Bell and now at Cardozo.
Got it. And so you had the pleasure of being coached.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
So I had a coach, Coach Eddie. I will never forget him, who pushed me beyond measure. I was, a plump little girl, and I couldn't run fast. But he trained me up to be, like I said, an award-winning shot putter.
Oh, yes. He saw it in you.
He saw it in me.
Which coaches do often, you couldn't see that.
I didn't know I wanted to throw. What's a shot put?
You know what I mean? I was going to ask you the same question,
Absolutely.
Right? Back in the day, right? But you excelled in that because he saw something and you believed it and you applied those principles to becoming your best.
Yes.
Y'all heard that now, right? And so bring us forward. Why is the athletic departments in our schools so essential to the success of our students?
Because all students deserve a chance, no matter what, whether it is academically or athletically. And all students can do anything they want in athletics. From A to Z, whether it be, we train students to do athletic training. They shadow our athletic trainer. all the way to, you know, playing a sport and just becoming the best that they can be in the sports realm. Now, Cardozo doesn't have, you know, the best sports, but we are working to rebuild and restore our athletic program. And so our students are very special because in the midst of rebuilding, they have chosen to stick and stay to our program. It's very devastating to lose a game 55-0.
Yeah.
It's very devastating to lose every game for every season.
Yeah.
But when you rebuild and restore, those are some of the challenges that you face, you know, until you get to the point where you start to win some games and then become the champions. And so that's where we're on our way to.
Love it. And being able to still be excellent even in the loss, knowing that you did your best. And to learn that in high school will allow you to be a better adult.
Absolutely.
Because some adults hit their first loss and they're done. It's like, you know, it's like, but there's something about being on a team and having a coach and knowing that you're never by yourself.
Right. And so I preach to my students, find a win in every loss. No matter what the loss is, you can find a win, a team win and a personal win in every loss. And so going into our game last week, we knew what the outcome would be, but I told them to focus on your game and find your win.
Got it. Now, this is an opportunity for you who's watching Coaching Connection to find your win. How can we help you? Because there are people out there watching this show with the clarity that we can help. How can we help?
So you can help in any way, whether it is choosing to come and speak to our students, mentor our students. Students need to eat, and so our pregame meals are extremely important. So if you choose to want to cook or donate any kind of food to our program, is helpful. And then coming to volunteer coach. And I just have several mentors in this city who just call and pour into me that also helps build our program. Wonderful. So in any capacity, monetary is always amazing, but we need the non-monetary donations also because they are just as important.
Got it. So how do we do that? How, if I wanted to be a speaker or someone to help maybe the students get their grades up, or maybe I have a little extra and I have a restaurant and I want to share, what are the steps to do that properly? So
to contact me, Kiah Campbell, Athletic Director, KIAH.CAMPBELL at K12.DC.gov. Again, that's Kiah.Campbell at K12.DC.gov. You can send me an email and we can set up all of the procedures for you to assist us with any kind of food donation or preparation.
Fantastic. Hey. Now, we're going to talk about some future stuff now, right?
Yes.
Because, see, y'all, I believe that you are on a winning streak. You might not have hit it yet, but you're on a winning streak.
We're on our way.
There it is, right? So give us the future. When you look at your young persons, where are they going? What do you see in them like the coach saw in you?
So, character building.
Character building.
When each student athlete walks away from Cardozo, I want them to walk away knowing character skills, because sports extend far beyond the high school fields and courts. They need to understand integrity, very important. We try to teach integrity every single day. And then just knowing who they are as individuals is also important. So building strong character and being self-aware is what we try to pride ourselves in teaching our scholar athletes every single day.
Got it. Now, our parents are blessed with these bundles. We call them children, but they grow up so fast. You know, I have a 19-year-old who's in school, right? And I know that it was her lacrosse coach that helped her do some things, because I didn't think she could run that fast, right? But so I'm like, oh, you know. So I'm asking you, what can you say to parents to get parents to maybe see that if they share that package of joy, their child, with a coach, something else might be birthed through that relationship? So
allow their kids to try whatever sport they want to try, and don't tell them that they can't do it, or don't be afraid for your student, for your child. Allow your children to explore, and then support. Come to every single competition that your students are involved in. They need to see you there. It makes a difference when they look in the stands and see their parents.
Yeah, because I've never played lacrosse. And when she came home from elementary school because somebody said, you can play lacrosse, I'm like, okay. It's like,
Right.
how much does that stick?
Right. And when I picked up an 8-pound shot put, and I said, how far am I going to throw this? Yeah. But my parents were there at every competition. My dad and my mom made sure I was prepared. All I wanted was grapes and Gatorade.
Ooh.
And so they were there with that. And as I don't know if you all know about the shot put, but as I spun around and I put the shot put out, I had a grunt. And every time I would grunt, my mom would grunt. And I said, Mom. But she would grunt right along with me to get that thing out. I think my longest throw was about 38 feet. So, she grunted with me.
Yes, wonderful. And you remember that.
Oh, I remember.
And that character is in you, and you share that character development with other young persons.
Yes.
So I want to ask you one more question.
Sure.
And I want you all to really pay close attention to this. See, Coach Connections wants you to understand it's about all of us working together to give young person an opportunity to be their best self. What have you seen? What have you seen in the students that have already come through those doors and are other places, but they've come through the athletic departments that you've helped establish?
Commitment to me. As just not just their athletic director, administrator, or their dean of students, but just as Ms. Campbell, you taught me how to be a person, and so thank you. And I get calls, and I have a couple of students who are now my coaches because Ms. Campbell, I'll do it for you. Wow. And so their commitment to me, because I instilled greatness in them, and I allowed them to be themselves with structure. That's important, that students have structure. And so now they understood why I was who I was, why I did what I did, and they feel that they're committed to come back and let me know and to help me in any way that I need help.
And you have the opportunity to help also. Coach Connection is not for you to hear about the amazing work that our coaches are doing. It's to give you an opportunity to get involved. You want to make a difference in our community? Connect up with a coach and see the difference it makes in the whole community. I want to thank you very much again for participating or watching or whatever you're doing to be here with us at Coach Connection. I'm Farrar Tate, your host, and until next time, know that you have the ability to coach someone else. Thank you.
Coach's Connection, connecting you and the greater DMV to local sports programs, as well as the coaches that inspire our local youth. This show has been brought to you by the Scholar Athlete Sports Network, SASN.TV.